Greetings, y'all. Good morning. Welcome to Karenhope'S 15 Minutes of Solid Inspiration, the channel where hope grows inspiration. Now, thank you for being here this morning. It's a little early, a little earlier than usual. And, today we will have two videos, and I'm going to tell you why. This is a little off schedule. It's definitely not routine, but sometimes routines are subject to change, right? It's a good thing. Yes, yesterday, lately, like the last maybe month or two, I've been having a really hard time with my asthma. So yesterday I was, fighting to breathe, basically. So I am making up for the video that I missed yesterday by jumping on early. I haven't even done today's podcast yet. I've got it prepared, but I haven't produced or published it yet. So I will be back on the channel a little bit later on today to announce that publication of that episode. So be looking for that, okay? But yesterday, I produced and published episode 109, and it was titled, "We Are All Born Effective Teachers." Now look, I'm not going to get too much into it. Just go down into the podcast links down below in the description box and go check it out. Go listen to it in its entirety. But I will briefly tell you what it was about. It was about, we all, and so I don't lose the train of thought, I'm going to look at my notes right quick, but we all have wisdom and we all have knowledge to share. We're born thinking. Because we have to start gathering knowledge. We have to start absorbing knowledge so we can, kind of fill our brain with things and start making those files, that we can go back to and take action from. So y'all don't be encouraged. Don't be discouraged. Be encouraged. Jeez. Be encouraged. Do not at any time hold any doubts about yourself pertaining to your effectiveness to be a great teacher, okay? Just don't. You have life experiences that no one else has ever had. They're yours. So when you come across people, and God puts people in your path that have had similar situations, not like yours, but similar, you're able to draw from your experience, go into yourself and pull out some wisdom. And you can teach. You can go down into your soul, your spirit, into your memories, and you can give someone your knowledge, and it will be effective and valid. Believe that about yourself, okay? Now, we're going to wrap up this video quickly because I have the podcast to produce right now, and also another video to do for us today, which, it will be released probably sometime around 2 or 3 after I get the girls settled with school and I've prepared lunch and I've gotten them out of my hair really quickly. Okay, so y'all, here's some more words of encouragement, okay? Because this is what we all have to do. It is literally the way to start walking toward your destiny. Do I like to use the word destiny? I think I do. Do I like to use the word fate? I don't most of the time, but in this case, I will. Your life purpose, I will always say that. This is the way to take that first step. I would like to say that for a long time, so y'all know how close this is to me, I would always stop myself at the start because I was worried about what I didn't have. And I'm not talking about materialistically. I'm not talking about material things. I was talking about me, Karen Hope. I felt like I wasn't enough. No, no, no. You all, I want to tell you something. We have to start where we are. Even if it's in a cardboard box, we have to start where we are. And let me get back into the point. We said some things, maybe 3 or 4 podcasts ago. Oh gosh, you know what? Time flies. It may have been already like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think it was week before last. We talked about the power of now. How right now is the most important moment in our lives. And this is a way for me to explain that to you, how I feel about the now, okay? We need to start where we are. And that means now. That means we can't go into the past. That means we can't refer to the past, not unless we're referring to ourselves growing, not falling, not tripping, not slipping, you know. Because, you know, sometimes you'd rather trip than slip. But we want to avoid them all. How about we do that? So we start where we are. And that's right now, right? We have to use what we have. We can't worry about what we don't have. If we're worrying about what we don't have, there is comparison all mixed up in our brain. There's self-doubt all in our brain. There's worry and anxiety in our brain. And that's what's holding us back from starting now, using what we have now. And may I say, we have everything that we need right now. And that is everything that's in us, the knowledge that we've talked about in this podcast, the knowledge and the wisdom that we have, that we start obtaining the moment we start thinking. And that's the day we are born. Actually, I mean, if you ask me, we start thinking before then. But that's another episode. Okay, and then also, y'all, we have to do what we can. That means right now, there are no excuses. None. We have the knowledge and the wisdom that we have inside of us. I'm going to start, and that's our inner spirit. That's our spirit, which is our inner strength. And that's our everything. It's our guide. It's where our intuition flows from. See, we keep using that word flow. We cannot have ourselves wrapped up in self-doubt and self-worry like right now, this moment. Our mind and our heart has to be free from it to allow a flow, okay? A flow of everything that we need. Courage, strength, patience, the ability to not go back in the past and bring ourselves down with the past. I can tell y'all something. I mean, my past is not perfect. I have not been a perfect person. But that's what this podcast is about. Not being perfect and still making it. After you realize you're not perfect, after you realize that you're doing some very toxic things, and you're bringing very toxic energies into your own life, to your own heart, to your own mind. You're doing it to yourself when you understand that you're holding on to things because of being afraid. You see, people like to think, oh, I'm not afraid, like, oh, it's about a fight or it's about confrontation with someone else. No, it's about confrontation and conflict and with ourselves. And then we realize that we don't have a problem with anybody. And we can't. We can't. And that takes right now. And see, when we do that, when we do what we can right now, that means we will always be doing our best right now. Right? And listen, right now is when, where, why, and how any effort we make, any teaching we do, any learning we do counts. It's the only way it'll count. Y'all, there is power in every present moment. We need to use it right now. Okay? Now that's it for right now. And I will be back here on the channel today, probably about 3. Between 3 or 4, like I said before, just to do this, today's video. Yeah, but thank you so much for right now. I just like to say thank you so much for supporting the podcast. And please consider being a monthly supporter. And the links are down below in the description box. Okay, help me with that, and also with the channel here. Please like this video, comment, share, and please subscribe so you don't miss a moment of solid inspiration. I was going to say 15 minutes, but y'all, it's 15-ish minutes. Okay, let's keep it real. Okay, thank you again for being here. Y'all, go get some coffee. Okay, get some coffee and just know it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and right now is the most important time of your life. Make the most of it.